Good morning, everybody. This is Steve Fletcher with a Trumpet for My People. Today is April 8th, 2020, and I want to share two different stories with you that are coming out, very important. And I have insider information about the reason why Donald Trump's presidential seal is no longer there. So I will share that with you. Now, we have heard that, and we have seen that since about March 14th, the presidential seal was gone. Since the day after the announcement was made that coronavirus was a national emergency, starting on March 14th, the next day, the presidential seal and the presidential flag was gone from the Trump press briefings. It was there previous, and after the announcement of a national emergency, the seal was gone. I want to share with you about the seal of the President of the United States of America. The seal of the President of the United States is used to mark correspondence from the President of the United States to the U.S. Congress, and is also used as a symbol of the presidency itself. The central design, based on the Great Seal of the United States, is official coat of arms of the U.S. presidency and also appears on the presidential flag. On the lectern, these are the uses of the presidential seal. On the lectern at presidential press conferences, on the sides of presidential transports, Air Force One, Marine One, and the presidential limousine, at the center of the ceiling in the Oval Office at the White House, and affixed to the balcony of the South Portico during a state arrival ceremony. So here we have the podium as is normally used by the president, together with the American flag and the presidential flag to the right. So we have the seal and the presidential flag. But since March 14th, the seal and the flag are gone. Okay, so I have someone who has sent me a piece of information about that. But before I share with you that, I want to share this. That this report came out. We know this is where they are heading with the coronavirus and the purpose for this. But this is the title of this report, and it's really as clear as day, okay? Business Insider reports, Dr. Fauci says, America getting back to normal and where it was before the coronavirus crisis might not ever happen without a vaccine, okay? So this is their end game. The vaccine. Life will not go back to normal without a vaccine. In a Monday press briefing of the White House Coronavirus Task Force, Dr. Anthony Fauci said the U.S. might never get entirely back to where it was before the coronavirus pandemic, especially without a vaccine and effective treatments. Okay? So a digital vaccine, he didn't use the word digital, but without a vaccine, okay, life will never go back to normal. So they are pushing their agenda. They're getting people choked around the neck till they have no options, until they have nothing left to do than accept the plan that the government is going to be rolling out. Okay? So this is their end game. No mark, no sale. It's as clear as day. Life will never go back to normal without a vaccine. Okay? Now, about the presidential seal and flag that was removed. Okay? This is the connection. Now, before I read with you what was sent to me, you know that over the last few days, I have not shared about this, but the Watchman community has been sharing about the reason or about the fact that the Pope withdrew from the title Vicar of Christ. Vicar of Christ. That he's going back to his own name, and that he has come in his own name. The Vicar of Christ. He's not going by the title of the papacy anymore. He's going to go by his own name. Okay, so he is, in a sense, he's renouncing the papacy. He's just a person now. He's just a man now. And the information that was sent to me by someone who has information on the inside, I don't have to reveal his name. He sent me information in the past. And I've been watching what he's been sharing me, and he's very concerned about the country and where we are and what is happening. And so I asked him about this. What is the situation with the seal of Donald Trump? Why has the seal been removed? And the answer he gave me makes a lot of sense, and it's connected to the same reason why Pope Francis has renounced the title Vicar of Christ. So this is the answer that my friend sent me. Steve, Luciferian false prophet Pope Francis has rescinded being the Vicar of Christ. Some say Trump became a Jew under his son-in-law Jared Kushner's rabbi connections and may have rescinded power as both, meaning Pope Francis and Donald Trump, as both have submitted their power to the supposed Israeli Messiah who's supposed to appear now in April or sometime this year according to their greatest prophets. And the chatter within the rabbi community in Israel is that their Messiah should appear on or around Passover, which is now, this week, or this month. And what we have then is this connection between Pope Francis giving up his title and Donald Trump moving away from the presidential seal. And this is the explanation that was sent to me. The reasoning why both Pope Francis and Donald Trump are stepping down. And they're going to be submitting their power to the one who is coming. Okay? So I will just share this with you. This is information just as it was written to me. This is what I'm sharing with you. I don't have to reveal any sources. I can't prove anything. All I can do is share with you what is being said. Now, we do know there is a serious problem with Donald Trump not having his seal or his presidential flag. So something is going on. Something is going on. This is the information that was sent to me. They are stepping down and they are going to be submitting their powers to the beast. The Israeli Messiah, the Antichrist.